Oh, that's good. Oh, hello, entrepreneurs. Joe DeCharis, CPA, coming to you live from downtown Flushing, New York, for another amazing episode of How to Win at Business. And I was just thinking, folks, if you can give me a hashtag live if you're watching, if if you're watching live, if you can give me a hashtag replay, if you're watching the replay, I would really appreciate it. And if you're not watching, then you don't have to do anything. But you know, oh, oh, okay, flow with it. So I'm doing this because my team said that it might get some attention. So it's funny how you discover things by accident. So I'm practicing like going like this, and I feel that feels pretty good. So it's almost like, then I think, wow, if I could make some kind of thing back here with like some kind of massage ball, and I go like this. I mean, it might not look that great, but oh, I can't. It's like, yeah, I think I have something here. I'm going to patent it. It's going to be a business. And that's how I roll. I'm an entrepreneur that happens to have a CPA license. And tonight, what we are going to talk about is cryptocurrency, because it's big now. A friend of mine that I respect a lot, he said, if you want to get rich, cryptocurrency, because he's making a lot of money in it. But the thing is, okay, cryptocurrency, what are the tax consequences? Because there are tax consequences. You're not flying under the radar as much as you might think you are. And it was only a matter of time before they started to define it and put up mechanisms to police it. So this is how the IRS views cryptocurrency. They say that it is property, the same as a stock. Okay, so imagine you buy a stock and it's going up and down, up and down. There's no tax consequences because you haven't sold it yet. Now, once you sell it, you have to figure out your gain or loss. And that goes by, that's a whole nother issue, because this stuff is fluctuating, you're buying it. So they got to come up with, okay, how much, if I sold a portion of my crypto, how much of it is cost basis? Because it's not all profit when you take the money out. And that's how crypto is taxed. It's very simple, folks. It's like a stock. If it stays in the account, there's no tax consequences. But as soon as it comes out in any form, there's tax consequences. So what do I mean? Some cryptocurrencies actually give you a debit card. It's like a debit card, and you can go in and pay for goods and services. Well, that's considered a sale of crypto. And up until recently, I don't know if there's been any way to really police that, but now there is. Hey, Tish, how are you? So recently, and I figured this was coming up, recently I got a bunch of articles here about the U.S. court authorizes the IRS to go into the cryptocurrency info, whatever the database is, and see who owns the shares. Okay. And what they're going to do, so this is what started happening. The exchanges are responsible for issuing 1099s. So if you know what a 1099 is, that's the simplest way for the IRS to police all of us. So just like if you have a stock account, a brokerage account, at the end of the year, you're going to get a 1099 showing all of your crypto sales. And it's up to you to come up with the basis. Now, there's all kinds of software out there to calculate your tax liability on any crypto transaction. But now that's the key word, transaction. So sometimes you can trade crypto for crypto. The IRS considers that a transaction. So if you take Bitcoin and you change it into another virtual currency, the IRS is saying you sold that, and there's a tax consequence. So that's the first thing. You know, the IRS, if you follow anything that I talk about, the IRS's job is to police us. They're not here to help us. So they focus on areas, big areas where there's potential fraud. And they are looking at crypto with a fine-tooth comb, folks. So, you know, crypto might be stealth, but not for tax purposes. And that's my story. I'm sticking with it. Like any other Facebook Live, I invite you to connect with me, timewithjoe.com. I love talking about business. If you have tax issues, just tax questions, you want to know how to get a government grant, you know, we're all about finding you the money. And also, we have a great mastermind. We just had a mastermind meeting today. All of them are great. And that's my story. You know, it's not just about bookkeeping. It's about money. It's about networking. It's about trying to squeeze every penny we can out of our businesses without killing ourselves and having fun in the meantime. So God bless. That's my story. I'm sticking with it. Connect with me, timewithjoe.com. Thank you.